Hello. Hi. Hey. How we doing? Hi. Hi. I'm looking forward to playing more of this, actually. Oh. Oh, it crashed. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay, let's try that again. Please don't crash. There we go. Okay. So, that's right. We were making a charm for that dwarf's partner. So let's organize the desk a little bit. Move some of this out of the way. Which one were we doing? This one, I believe. And we can try and place that like that. It's not perfect, but we can, you know, if we rotate it ever so slightly, that fits better. There we go. So, let's see what else we can do with this. No, not quite. I had this figured out last time, and I'm gonna have to reacquaint myself with it. Oh no, maybe I didn't. Maybe this is as far as we got last time. And I need to figure out the next step. That might be it. Do we have another piece like the one I just had? Can this go, like, here? No, actually we wouldn't want it to do that, because... Can't take that bit apart. Oh? That's so close to being perfect. But now that I'm looking at that, I'm wondering if maybe... Is it wanting me to do this? Specifically? That might be what it's trying to get me to do, now that I'm looking at it. So, that's fine. I think it has a particular thing in mind for me. So we'll try and organize our pieces a little bit. Like this. We will get rid of this. And we'll bring... Oops. Come on. No. Hey. There we go. Bring this one out. There we go. That's a little too big, isn't it? So it's not that one. It's this one, I assume, then. Sort of. It's a little small, but that's about right. There should be another one of those somewhere. But not here. It's not just one of these, is it? It would be this one if it is. That one's slightly too big. No, you know, I think... I'm gonna stick to my guns on this, I think, because it has to be something naturey and cute. And I feel like the other one didn't really have nature in it so much. Or rather, it's got the nature, but it doesn't really read cute in the way this game normally depicts it, so... Let's... try this. Like this, and like this. Try and get that to match up a little better. Something like that. That's too much. Turn it back a little bit. A little bit more. Maybe I'm trying too hard to be a perfectionist, I don't know, but... Put that on the bottom there. Grab this. For that bit there. And then... This, I think I recall being too big. Yeah. If we go back to here, put this down here, and the same on this side. I want to try and get an idea of like, wait, no, that's the wrong one. It's this one. I want to try and get an idea of what I'm trying to do before I start gluing pieces together. So... something like that. And then... Not too big, that's going to be too big. Oh, and then one of the antlers broke. I see. So that's what these pieces are. So you've got, like, this here. This kind of here. Yeah, you'd glue those two pieces back together. And then you got this bit, which, like, does have these bits connected, but also has an extra branch on it, which isn't part of the design. I don't know if it's going to penalize me for that or not. Try and get that at the right angle. No, not quite. Come on. No. No, that's still not quite right. I'll turn it very slightly. There we go. That's better. And then put that over the top of it like that. And then just need to finish off the heart, really. Which I can't quite do with that bit. I'm really worried I'm doing this one wrong, but I don't know how I would be. I want, like, this bit, like, here. I could kind of do this and then, like, cross it at the bottom. I don't know if going outside of the pattern is going to massively penalize me or not. That would be a little upsetting if it did. Can I take these two bits apart? No. We also want the tip of this antler here. Yeah, that's not gonna work. That doesn't quite work there. Having a hard time finding pieces that match. What if I did this? No. Ah. I'm a little unsure what, I can kind of put that piece there, but then I don't have a matching bit for the other side. Guess I can kind of do this. And then... I mean, I'm not convinced this is quite right. But that is the shape, more or less. I'm a little worried that that's not right. But that's the best I can come up with right now. Well, let's try it. Let's see what they think of this. They might hate it, but we'll see. So, a little bit of glue right there, and then put this down like so, and then a little bit of glue there, and put this down like that. Oh, I hope they like this. I'm so worried I've done this wrong. Oops, there we go. And then put that there. And then put a bit of glue, oops, on the end. Come on, on the end there. There we go. And glue that on like so. And on this side, we'll do the same thing. Well, the game seems to think I've completed it, even though I very much have not. Thank you for your vote of confidence in me, game. I do appreciate it. Put that there. And I need to glue this bit on, which requires us to put some glue here and here. Okay. So all of that is attached. So then we need to do the antlers and the core ring. So we'll do the antlers first. Put a bit of glue there. And then put that as close to the correct position as I possibly can. And then glue the tip of the antler back on. Like... Come on, line it up just right. Like that. That's close enough. And then we'll do the other antler, which glues on here. Oh, it doesn't actually quite reach if I glue it there, so let's glue it there. There we go, okay. And then glue this piece onto the end of here. And then the ring. The ring needs to go on next, so we'll put glue here and here. And that's all glued together. That's done. So then... Oh god, let's see what they think of it. I'm really worried. Oh, one talisman, reshaped as ordered.
Let's have a look.
Six out of 10, not great. I don't know what I could have done better, really. I did try.
You've really captured them. Better than I'd hoped anyone could.
Okay, well, you still seem to like it.
Oh, perfectly balanced, perfectly unique. Just like them. I don't know how you managed it.
You are too kind. I feel like I could have done a much better job for you.
That makes it even better. I can't wait to show them. Oh, I wish you could be there to see it. They're going to go absolutely spare. In a good way.
I wish so too.
I'm going to tell my entire adventuring troupe about you. You've such a deft hand. I bet you'll see some of them come through your doors.
That'd be wonderful, thank you.
We do tend to go through a lot of arms and armor, don't we? And talismans, I suppose. I can think of one customer I'll definitely send your way. If you see Crescent, it's because I've been gushing about you.
I'll keep an eye out.
Aye, you do that. Be seeing you, friend.
I hope I get a chance to hear what Glanworth thinks. Drop that in the bank. Ooh, that was loud. I might turn that down a little bit real quick. Hello?
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 What a curious shop. Yes, introductions, sorry. Elias Jansen, Dean of Hazardous Literature at the Academy. Sorry, they don't let me out much.
No need for apologies.
Really? Thank you. Yes. Where was I? Right. I would like to hire you to craft something for me.
Well, you're in the right place.
Sorry. Can you not be so noisy? I'm afraid my disposition is rather delicate after so many years in the library. I need chains. Very strong chains. Quickly. 3 of them, to be precise.
Are they for you or a friend?
Excuse me? They're for the books, of course. I'm expecting a shipment of extremely dangerous tomes from our sister library in Luceria. Some really nasty ones, I assure you. At least 2 have poisoned spines. Another has a tongue with a barb on it. I thought I had more time to prepare for their arrival. But no, they're apparently due tomorrow, leaving me rushing all about Windspell trying to find proper restraints for the little bibliophiles.
Predator books? Of course.
You sound like this is a strange thing, and not an everyday worry. Odd. In any case, I need the chains to both keep the books shut and firmly attached to their shelves. Make them look heavy and sturdy. And if you can do anything to make them look scary, like spikes or black metal or something. Something that no one will want to go near. And if you could make them match the incoming books about dangerous supernatural plants, animals and rubbish, it would make my shelves look much nicer.
Plants, animals, and rubbish. Okay. Yep, well within my wheelhouse. Okay. Assemble 6 links to make a chain. So, we'll make them out of steel. Oh wait, no, we already have... Oh, we already have chain links. Okay. I see. So, we're going to adorn them with things that are... natural, cute, or recycled. Okay. Assemble the links. I will assemble the links promptly. So... I see. So if I make a chain that looks nature-y, I need to attach something scary to it, because they're all supposed to look somewhat ominous. So if I'm attaching these links together, this is one chain. Then we've got this. I don't know what this would be classed as. Can we have a look? Elegant. Okay, well that's not one of the instructions at all, so... There's another chain. And then we've got this, which counts as... That's an ominous one. Okay. Maybe we shouldn't make the elegant one then. Maybe we should do... Animals should be cute. So, okay. Let's do the heart chain for that one then. Five and 6. Be gone, bot. And then we've got the ominous chain here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So, all of the chains need to be creepy, / spooky, scary, ominous, whatever. Which this one's already accomplished. So we need to add something spooky to both of these. This is going to be the cute chain, which means I need to add something spooky to it. This is going to be the natural looking chain, so we need to attach something spooky to it. And we need to attach something recycled to the spooky chain. So let's see what we've already got in our various drawers. Elegant, natural, cute. Natural and ominous. Natural and ominous. So, real quick, what's in my other... Come on. No. That's just natural. That's natural and ominous. So we could attach a spider to the animal one. That seems fitting. Like that. That one's done. It can go in the bag. So we've done scary and animals. We need to do scary and plants. One of these feathers will do. And then the last one needs to have something recycled, which we don't currently have. So let's head to the alley. A button. Perfect. Let's head back indoors. And attach a little recycled button to the bottom of this one. Hello again, Elias.
Is that clinking and clanking I hear?
Yeah, easy. Nailed it.
Wonderful. Simply wonderful.
Meet expectations?
More than meets. My most sincere thanks. And that of all the students who will survive the semester with fingers and ears intact.
I mainly work for coin, but saving fingers from gnawing is a nice bonus.
Thankfully, the institution's coffers are deep. Infested with mimics, but deep. Actually, I wonder if a big enough chain could... Sorry, listen to me ramble. I sound like one of Maelrath's lectures. I should let you go about your day. Thank you again. I'll be certain to tell everyone at the Academy to see you for all their chain needs.
Delightful. As long as you phrase it literally any other way except that. You know what? Sure. Potential customers are potential customers. Tell them if I can dream something up, I can craft it. No, I like this one. Potential customers are potential customers. And another nice payout. There we go. Oh, another one? Oh, hello again.
Hello again, my friend.
Hi, Eric.
I see your shop has flourished while I was away. Congratulations. Nice to see you settled in. I know it's hard for a new merchant to find their footing here in Winspell. I'd like to make you a very special offer.
What did you break this time?
That was a one-time only thing. I actually need something new. I am about to embark on a journey to map the mountains around the logocracy of Shadowrim. Are you familiar?
Never heard of it.
Beautiful place. The land of 100 libraries, they call it. They host arguments in enormous arenas, like debate gladiators. And they get their name from the Shadowrim Mountains, a great crescent swathe that extends far into the east.
And it's unmapped?
Much of it is, and I aim to rectify that. To be honest, the part I'm most worried about is the sheer amount of mountains I will need to mark on my map. I don't want to spend half my commission on quill pens again, and nothing wears through them quite like drawing the same spiky triangle over and over. That's where you come in.
Go on.
Brace yourself, my friend. I would like to purchase a stamp block that stamps the shape of a mountain. Then I can just ink, stamp, over and over again. Stone or wood cut into shape, or whatever scraps you can glue together.
Stone or wood, or whatever scraps I can glue together. Okay. Any specific kind of design?
Just something mountainy. Nothing fancy, nothing that uses a lot of ink. I can pay you a little coin this time, and also outline some other interesting vantage points to visit around Windspell.
An updated map would be fabulous.
I knew I liked you for a reason.
Okay, so ingot, smith a stamp. Okay, so let's do that first then. Because then we've got to search the almanac for a mountain blueprint, use the wires to fill the mountain blueprint, glue that mountain to the stamp. Sounds simple enough. So I don't think this needs to be steel, does it? I think iron is fine. Tools, light, stamp. Yeah. This is going pretty well. I do like that in the options they give you the option to skip that if you're not feeling very confident with it. But I really am quite happy with how straightforward that is. It's still fun to do without it being too... That's a mountain one. What else do we have? This one looks like it would use the smallest amount of ink, so let's use that. So, put this bit down here. Get some glue for both of these sides. Put that down. Put this down. Oops. There we go. And then we just need to do the base. And there we go. One stem. Which I think we just now need to glue to the stamp itself. And there we go.
Hello again, my friend.
As promised, one stamp.
Brilliant. Let me have a look.
Perfect.
Stunning work. Immediately recognizable. Feels weighty and durable. This should last me a good many expeditions.
I hope so.
By the Spellwinds. I was a bit worried I'd come up with a bad idea until you came back carrying this.
I'm sure I could salvage it just about any harebrained scheme.
Ha! I believe you. Now, though, I believe I promised you an improved map. Here, I've included some trails up the local mountain. That seemed appropriate. Nothing too scary living up there, and there's all kinds of neat stones you could use. And, because we're good friends now, here. This is my favorite path down to the eastern beaches. I'm sure you could find good use for sea glass and shells, eh?
Ooh, actually, yeah, kinda.
You are most welcome. Now I'll be off. Hopefully we meet again.
Enjoy your stamp. Good luck. Alright, now before we end the day, let's read the newspaper. Something has gone terribly awry at the harbour. Our anonymous sources tell us that an unfortunate sea captain arriving from Scuttlebutt Reef saw fit to smuggle pearls through customs by hiding them inside a catch of fish. Unfortunately, these fish were not only stored improperly, but confused with a crate of perfectly innocent seafood. The pearl-laden but rotting fish arrived in shops across the city and have been mostly discarded. Anyone adjacent to a grocer and feeling brave may wish to check their local trash bins. Rumour has it that a batch of elixirs recently commissioned by the Fishers Guild has gone spoiled. Let this be a lesson to them and everyone else in Windspell that potions should have... Oh, we actually read this one already. Yeah, we've read that one. That's just about the spoiled potions and how you should only get them from certified guild alchemists. So can I go to the tavern before we wrap up for the day? Yeah. Hey, Mortimer.
Ahoy, Crafter! How's the Emporium life?
Couldn't be better.
Ha! It can always be better. Don't go and limit yourself. But what brings ye looking for old Mortimer?
There it is again. The only character with a romance option we've seen so far. Any interesting news?
Ye know me well. Aye, all kinds of interesting news. I hear tell it rained fish somewhere down the coast. The bigwigs at the Academy claims it was because of normal weather. But old Mortimer knows better. Seen it many times before. Always points to the passing of the Great Sky Gauntlet. Ye can attribute most odd things to that strange being across all the lands I've traveled. Why, once I was lucky enough to see it skim the mountaintops. Was all curled up in a fist, probably carrying something. Mint gum, maybe, in vast quantities. Or sheep.
Uh-huh.
What's wrong? You've come over a bit glassy-eyed, Crafter. Something sitting bad in your stomach.
No, just processing your, very interesting story.
Aye, I've been told I have that effect. Now I've business to be back to. Be seeing you, Crafter.
See you later, Mortimer. Let's talk to Abney. Abney, how are you?
Ah, me favorite crafter. Your armor protected me from some savage blows out there on the seas. And how have you been? It feels like an age.
Been well, keeping busy.
Aye, so I hear. Making a name for yourself. Seen a few of your happier customers about the place. Good work. Barnacles and brine. Listen to me, flapping jaws. What can Omni Crackett's Bane do for you? I'm not buying any rounds before ye ask.
I wonder if the dialogue changes if you just, like, completely messed up a bunch of your orders so far. Like, I wonder if some of them are like, yeah, I hear you've been trying to make some stuff, and, I've met some of your less than thrilled customers. Need anything else crafted soon?
Don't take this the wrong way, Crafter. But if I do, I'll come to ye. That's how it's done here in Windspell. Now I'm out to fulfill me shore duties. Keep the rest of the crew out of mischief. Good day to ye, Crafter.
And finally, let's talk to Mailrath.
Crafter, good to
That
see you
took a
again.
while. How are things?
Well enough, thank you. The stars are bright and the spell winds are good. And how goes your crafting?
Well enough, thank you.
I can well imagine. And
And what?
Can I help you with something else?
I had a question, I
I
guess?
suppose I could spare a moment for you out of gratitude.
What's the academy like?
A perpetual bloodbath. Petty warlords fighting for ultimately meaningless positions and short-lived prestige. Just like any other form of academia, really.
Guess the Forge isn't so bad in comparison.
Now then, if there's nothing else...
Thanks again. See you around. Okay.
Sorry, I'm a bit busy today. No time to talk unless you're here to buy or sell.
Let's see if there's anything new in here. No. Okay. Well then, back to the workshop to end the day. Hello.
Hello, my good moth.
Greetings.
Zachariah Silversmoke. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Adventurer and monster hunter.
I assume you're in the market for hunting equipment then.
Ha! You're a clever one. Quick on the uptake. I like that. No. Most of the beasts I hunt, they're the kind that you don't want getting anywhere near you. I do keep a blade with me, of course, and one of these days I'll probably buy a nice axe to go with it. But if something gets close enough for me to swing a sword at it, let's just say that such encounters are responsible for most of my lovely scars.
Hi, welcome in. I'm doing good, thank you. How are you? Wait, so... Oh, thank you for following. I hope you're doing well. Okay, so... Bow or crossbow then?
I don't think so. There's something unsporting about extreme ranged. To me, at least.
Okay.
No, I think I'm in the market for a good, strong spear. I've used them before, and they feel good in my hands. Something solid, heavy even, with stopping power to it. Don't skimp on the spikes, and ornateness is never a bad thing.
Okay, so solid and heavy and ornate. Anything else?
No, I don't think so. I'm a simple man. Whatever gets the job done and keeps my head attached to my shoulders.
I'll be back shortly. Okay, so... Ornate. Hey, Seraph, it goes good. It goes good. We are currently making a scary but elegant spear. So, spear, handle. If I make the handle scary, maybe make the scandal elegant. The scandal? The scandal. Make the handle elegant. How you doing, Seraph? Let's go with regal. Nailed it. Alright, there's the handle for our spear. Oh my god, my desk is still an absolute mess. Hold on. I need to clean some of this up. Got my shots yesterday's kind of wiped. taking it easy, take it easy today, and then recover fully over the weekend. Oh man, yeah, I'm glad you have time to do that at least. Good job getting your shots. I actually need to book mine now that I've thought about it. Oh, I can't put these bits away? Okay. No. Come back here. I hope recovering doesn't take too long. The last time I had my shots, it completely wiped me out. I'm going to just organize this a little bit like this. How am I doing otherwise? I'm doing pretty good, thank you. Just chilling. Little tired today, but that's nothing new. I have all of this wood and stone all over my desk now from when I put that pendant together. Wait, can I just do this and then can I take that apart whenever I want? I can. So in that case then, what I should be doing is just making these chains max length so that I can store them away. Like this. And then this here, because I don't know if I'm ever going to need these again. It might be that I can throw that out, but I don't want to, just in case I need it. So we're going to just put all of these chains together like that. All of this stuff I don't really know what to do with, so I'm just going to make 2 piles, just get all that out of the way. And then we'll get on making the spooky spear head. I hope I have a use for all of this at some point. Otherwise, it's just going to be like I don't want to put it in the trash and then find out that actually I could have used it for something. So let's just get all of that out of the way. Into 2 little piles in the corner of the desk. Oh, there's another chain link there. There we go. Put that on there. That'll do. Oops. God damn it. No. There. That'll do for now. So, there's our spear handle. Now we need a steel spearhead. Spear tip, I guess, is the word I'm looking for there. And we want a spooky spear tip. That looks pretty spooky. We'll go with that one. Yeah, this is going well. Probably gonna have to sharpen it after this, I imagine. Yeah, definitely needs sharpening, so that's fine. Oh yeah, that definitely looks spooky. No, oh! Well, alright, we'll have to make a fresh one. That won't do. That won't do. Over sharpened it, chipped the blade. That won't do. Oops. Here we go again. It does happen really fast. Like, you don't take the blade off the second it's fully sharpened. Yeah, you've got to be on the ball with that. We'll get it this time. We'll get it this time. Okay, and then the next bit. No, 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 don't do that. There we go. It's also very sensitive. If you move the mouse a tiny bit, it shifts across to a different section. Last bit. There we go. And there we go, one spear.
Oh, brilliant! Let me have a look.
Yeah, nice.
Magnificent! Better than I could have imagined. Wow, the haft on this thing. How did you bring it all together so well?
I'm glad you like it.
I thought I'd end up with little more than a dagger on a pole, and I'd have been happy with that. You've gone above and beyond, friend. Tell me, do you do axes too?
I certainly can. If you have the coin, I can bring any idea to life.
Well, I'll have to come back to your doorstep sometime. I've been wanting an axe for seasons now. One of those chunky ones you sometimes see orcs using. You know the type?
I think I do.
Well, if you see any, take notes. For now, I'll be off. I'm sure those poor farmers will have been menaced by something or other while I've been in town.
Happy hunting. Nice. Who's next? Hello again, Saskia.
Hello again.
Welcome back.
Why, thank you. Always a pleasure to visit your fine shop, and today I've a wonderful excuse to do so. My dear cousin has just been accepted into the Cogsworth Legion. I suppose you might think of them as Spindleguard's equivalent to the City Watches.
Congratulations in order?
Oh, absolutely. We're all so proud. As you would imagine, the uniform of such a group is rather, well, uniform. Banged out in the factories. After seeing the quality of your handcrafted goods here, I'm a bit worried my dear cousin isn't wearing the best that he could be.
When you say not the best, do you mean in terms of protection or looks?
Frankly, both. Now, the breastplate is what I'm really worried about, since it covers the most vital organs. I'd like you to replicate one as best you can, but better.
Okay.
I can provide you with a rough sketch, but it's quite simple. Spindleguard armor is rather austere and refined.
Austere and refined. Okay. Aren't you worried that your cousin will get caught with a uniform that isn't entirely uniform?
Don't worry. After 2 days in the Spindleguard smog, no one will be able to tell the difference. Now, it doesn't need to be a perfect replica. I suspect that quite a few of the wealthier families outsource production like this.
Makes sense. Yep.
Does it? Good. I strive to make sense from time to time. Now, I shall make myself comfy and try not to bother you while you work your magic.
So, let's see. Both austere and refined. So, I'm thinking the breastplate itself should be fairly simple. And the pauldrons should be the elegant part. I think that's what makes the most sense here. So let's do steel. want to make a simple breastplate. We'll go with Starburst. I always forget how long the rhythm game is for the steel. That's fine. Perfect. One breastplate. And now we'll make 2 elegant pauldrons. Also with steel. So, armor, torso, left pauldron, oh? Hold on. Wait. Minimalist. Can I not make, like, elegant pauldrons? Yeah. Okay. I'm a little confused on what you wanted from me here, Saskia. Huh. Is it maybe that you want an elegant chest piece and... I still don't know. Both austere and refined. Yeah, with plain pauldrons, that's kind of what I'm wondering too. So okay, let's get rid of that. We'll make a new breastplate. Breastplate. Elegant. Let's see if this is what was wanted. Saskia did say she would provide a sketch. I was kind of hoping that would be literal. Like I'd actually get like a little sketch in my notebook to be like, oh, that's what I'm supposed to work off of. But that's okay. We'll make this work. Let's just do iron pauldrons then. Actually, now that I think about it real quick, are the breastplate options the same? Yeah, but minimalist only. But I can make iron pauldrons. So let's... I guess we'll just go with the flexible pauldrons? Or the shielded pauldrons? No, we'll go with the flexible ones, I think. Oh my god, this is so much slower than I'm used to suddenly. Oops, a bit early on that. There we go. I mean, that's not going to match at all. That's going to look horrible, but not really much I could do about that. I was pretty limited in my options. Armor, torso, right pauldron. We'll just do the same one. I hope this is right. I'm really not convinced I've chosen the right things for this one, but it was kind of an unclear request, so... Okay, let's... One breastplate.
Oh, hello. I think your owl cat is a little upset with me.
Oh. Wow, what happened?
Apparently, Meow thinks the forge area is off limits to customers.
It's a bit dangerous back there with all the fires and sparks and things.
Sorry for intruding. I was just curious as to the process. It's quite exotic to me, you must understand. I've only seen factories, not a proper forge. I wanted to know how you did your work with just anvil and hammer.
I think if there weren't actual options, the pauldrons would only be considered austere or plain. That's kind of what I'm hoping for with this. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping that all of the pauldrons just count as fairly simple. I mean, they look fairly simple compared to the breastplate, right? So... Sorry, didn't know Meow would be so aggressive about it.
Of course, of course. I'm so sorry. Let me take that breastplate from you now.
Oh, no. That was definitely... I'm not sure what I should have done instead then, to be honest. Wait.
Excellent work as usual.
Wait, no, hold on. There's a piece of paper there that wasn't there before. Hold on, wait. Is that the sketch? It just didn't load in straight away? Fuck, wait, no, hold on, wait. Day 6, Zachariah. I think she did provide a sketch, but it didn't load in straight away when I was first talking to her. Okay, we have to do this one again, but that's fine. We know what we're doing for this one. I'll just skip through the dialogue.
Zachariah Silversmoke. But if something gets close enough for me to swing...
Spear.
Something solid.
Solid, heavy, ornate.
No,
In that case, I'll be right back. We're going to be the quickest spear crafting you've ever seen, Zacharias. Okay, now I think there was actually a sketch provided, so let's... Going with this one. I wouldn't normally reload like that for something like that, but in this case, where like the thing didn't load in straight away, I think it's justified. So, oh, my desk's all a mess again. I'll clean it up at the end of the day, it's fine. Right, so... Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought it was weird. She said, like, oh, I'll give you a sketch, and then didn't actually hand me a sketch. So, now that I know that that is a thing, we should be fine this time. Weapon, spear, head, demon fang. Just have to not mess up the sharpening this time as well. Oops. Nope. Come on. Nope. Come on. Wow, that moving it side to side is so sensitive. Can I do it with the arrow key? I can actually do it with the movement keys, so I think that's probably a better way of doing it. Oh, in fact, you can hold it down with spacebar instead of the mouse click as well, so that's pretty nice. Right. One spear.
Oh, brilliant! Let me have a look.
It's perfect. Trust me, it's perfect. Yep.
Wow!
I'm glad you like it.
Tell me, do you do axes too?
If you have the coin, I can bring it to life.
You know the type?
I think I do.
Well, if you...
Happy hunting. Now get out of my shop. Come on in, Saskia.
Hello again.
Welcome back.
My dear cousin has just...
Congratulations.
After seeing the quality of your handcrafted goods here,
Protection or looks?
I can provide you with a rough sketch, but it's quite simple.
This one
Now,
makes sense.
Now, I shall make myself
There we
comfy
go. We
and
got it this
try
time.
not to
Right.
bother you while you work your magic.
Okay, so it's a specific chest piece we want. So, let's see. Still make it out of steel, that's fine. Before I do that, I'm just going to double check the sketch again. Oops, come here. So, armor, torso, breastplate, minimalist? It's this one. Okay, right. So what's elegant about it then? I don't really understand. Unless I'm supposed to choose some slightly nicer pauldrons, but that seems... Like, this is still a minimalist breastplate. So... Maybe you should use ornate... Oh, you know, I didn't actually consider that. You might be right. Let's try that. Oh, you're so right. You're so right. I bet this is it. We'll do ruffled then. And it looks exactly the same. It doesn't look any different, but okay. We'll still do them both with ornate, just in case. Armor, torso, right pauldron, ruffled. Very weird figuring out. I know, this is a weird one. This is a strange one. Well, that definitely looks simple but ornate, I would say. So, how about this?
Oh,
Yeah, you were trying to spy on me.
sorry. It's quite exotic to me, you must understand. I've only seen factories, not a proper forge. I wanted to know how you did your work with just anvil and hammer. Of course, of course. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Let me take that breastplate from you now.
Okay. Okay, that was it. Cool. That was very strange, but we got there in the end.
Excellent work as usual. Again, please forgive my curiosity getting the best of me, and don't take it as a slight to your craft. I trust that completely.
That's okay. There's worse things than being curious.
You're far too kind. I'll be on my way now. Rest assured that I'll see you again soon, and I'll be on better behavior. Thank you again.
Alright, well, we figured it out. We got it. There we go. Who's next? Oh, hello.
Hello? Oh, yes, definitely the right place. Just like Manaki said. Aren't you precious? Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Are you from Minnesota? I take it you're from the carnival?
Indeed. You can call me Tara. I am the chief
Or are you just
medic
Canadian?
and veterinarian of the Carnival of Strays. You've met Manaki, of course. She recommended you highly.
I think that's a Minnesota accent.
Those collars you made are beautiful, by the way. All the animals we put them on are already adopted.
Wisconsin has a baseball team. Oh, yeah, okay. That makes sense then. So yeah, it would be, it would probably be Wisconsin instead of Minnesota then. Oh wait, am I getting confused? Hold on. Yeah, it's all Great Lakes. Yeah, okay. I was trying to remember for a second if Wisconsin was the another state, which in the Great Lakes area, which it is. So yeah, probably very similar accents. But I hear that accent and I immediately think of, like, yeah, Wisconsin, so... No, not Wisconsin. I immediately think of Minnesota. Anyway. Always glad to contribute.
Well, that's just what I was hoping to hear. Now, I hope this isn't putting too much burden on you so soon after you helped us out, but I've run low on some essential medical supplies. Manaki spoke so highly of you, I was hoping you might be able to help us out again.
Maybe. What are you looking for? Yeah, it's definitely a Wisconsin accent. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
like
yes.
Minnesota. Okay, so yeah, I was right. Like, yeah,
The order
Minnesota,
itself.
Wisconsin. I guess they share, yeah, everywhere around the Great Lakes probably has a pretty similar accent, so... I was right. I got it.
I am in desperate need of a new knife, you see. Something without any gaudiness, hardy, for cutting bandages, digging out claw fragments, trimming wounds before stitching.
So, fairly simple, but hardy, as in naturey. Okay. How many injured animals do you deal with at the carnival?
You misunderstand. It's mostly the staff getting injured, not the animals themselves.
Okay.
There's a reason I serve as veterinarian and medic, after all. You wouldn't believe the damage some claws or a sharp beak could do to the forearms.
Oh no, I can imagine. Guess I'd better keep you fed and happy, meow.
I don't think this little one will be causing you any strife. As with Manaki before me, I'm afraid I don't have anything to offer in return except our gratitude.
Well, no, I'm happy to help the animals out.
Oh, thank the Spellwinds. I know I shouldn't have worried, but I couldn't help it. And more than the Spellwinds, thank you!
So, we need a knife that's not gaudy, but has some nature theming to it. So let's start with a steel ingot. Whoops. Weapon, dagger, hilt, nature. What about the blades? Yeah, a long leaf blade, I think, works for the kind of things they want it for. I just feel like I have to concentrate so hard on this rhythm game. Right, sharpen. I'm gonna take my hand off the mouse so I don't fuck this up. Whoa, okay. Apparently I can still fuck it up even without my mouse on the hand on the mouse. There we go. One blade. And then we'll do a fairly simple handle then, I guess, made out of iron. Weapon. What? No, weapon. There we go. Dagger, hilt, minimalist. Yeah, probably a ribbed handle. Ah, this is so slow. I'm not used to it now. There we go. Put that together. How's that?
Oh, you're even more precious than Manaki conveyed. Who's a good owl cat? Such a cute little beak. And you've been eating well, I see. And your claws are all very well cared for. Someone lets you scratch to your heart's content, don't they? Aww.
I love this character. She's great. I'm happy with Meow sharpening claws on just about anything, except me or my customers.
Eep! I didn't think you'd be done so soon. I suppose Manaki did tell me, but I thought she was exaggerating. Obviously not. I know, you'd only deign to adopt a speedy, quick-witted owner, wouldn't you?
Oh, picky are you? Not just with dinner?
And speaking of, is that the knife? Oh, let me see.
Yeah, cool.
You made this for me? For free? Oh, you're too kind. Thank you so very much.
You are so welcome.
Oh, I so look forward to having something decently sharp to cut linen strips for binding wounds. You have no idea. If you or Meow ever need medical assistance, please present yourself at the Carnival of Strays, and we'll get you seen to as a priority.
Pretty good deal.
I'll have any beak wounds bound up before you know it.
Always good to have free medical care.
You'd be surprised how often these things happen by accident. I suggest not getting between Owlcat and Food Dish. Much as it pains me to leave you and your wonderful companion, I should really be on my way back. I'm sure there are already new claw marks in need of attending.
I just want to point out, we've now seen some characters numerous times and also met new characters. And the only character that has had romance options in this game is Mortimer the Skeleton. I'm starting to think Mortimer might be the only character with said options. Another moth? We found another moth.
Hello?
Hi.
Hey there. Name's Stonewing. Sibylla Stonewing. I hear you can make all manner of tools. That right?
If you can describe it, I can craft it.
Great. Exactly what I wanted to hear. I'm in need of a new pickaxe. Nothing fancy, mind. It's going to get banged into lots of rocks in short order. I don't care if you use recycled goods or whatever raw natural materials you have around the shop. In fact, the simpler the better. You know how it is for us moth folk. The lighter, the better.
Okay. Does it sound too difficult?
Excellent. Now, on the subject of, payment.
I'm flexible if that helps.
Ah, bless you, you're kind. I'll still pay what you're worth, but I'm a little light on coin. You're a perceptive one. I am indeed a miner, an independent one, unattached to the local guilds. And, up until very recently, quite a successful miner.
And then?
I hit a dry spell, and made the mistake of buying some cheaper tools to see me through until I could sink a richer mining shaft, but I ended up having to replace those tools so often that I couldn't dig myself out of the hole. I decided that the only way out is to barter my way to a pickaxe that won't fall apart in just a few months. Something light and earthy.
Okay. Let's see if we can figure something out.
That's very kind of you. No matter what you craft, I'm sure it'll be better than what I've been using, and I'll make it worth your while. I think I know exactly what you could use around in exchange for your services. I'll have it ready when you return.
Mysterious, but I can work with it. I'll be back soon. Right, so, a pickaxe. Didn't want anything too expensive, so we'll just go with iron. And let's see. Not a weapon, a tool? Yes, here we go. Pickaxe head. go. Sharpen it. I don't really know if a pickaxe needs sharpening exactly, but okay. Oops. I'm a blacksmith, not a miner, so I guess I wouldn't know. I mean, I guess you still have to smooth it out and get rid of all of the smithing marks, so sure. Buff it out if nothing else. Oops. Nope. Nope. There we go. Kids just need everything sharpened these days. I don't get it. When I was their age, I had to get everything. I had to go travel 20 miles just to get everything sharpened. Wait, what? No, I don't want to sharpen that bit. I want to sharpen the bit on the end. What? No, let me... Oh, well, I just ruined that pickaxe head, I guess. I don't know why it wouldn't let me sharpen the very end bit there. I don't know why. No, not weapon. Tool. Pickaxe head. Let's try that again, I guess. Okay. And this time we'll start on this very edge here. I can't go any further. No, I don't get that final bit at the end there. That's really weird. Also, do I have to sharpen this bit? I guess so. I guess this is the bit that needs sharpening. This is a strange one. Okay, there we go. And then this bit. We'll see if it just, like, counts it as being sharpened, even if that final bit over there isn't done. Oh, maybe? Yeah, maybe? No, it's not giving me the option to. That would have been interesting. That was a good idea, though. But no, it doesn't seem like it. Well, okay. Nothing fancy. It needs to be light. So yeah, iron was the right choice, but it needs to have some kind of earthy vibe to it, so... Hopefully that counts as being sharpened enough. I guess we'll see. Something with an earthy vibe to it, so... If they want it to be light, then a short handle? Sometimes I can't tell if I'm overthinking this or if this is actually what they want me to think like, but...
Ah, back so soon. Hello again.
Oh, look, the end bit's sharpened now. It just... I had to do the rest of it, and that bit just automatically sharpened, I suppose.
May I examine it more closely, please? It sure looks like what I needed.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Oh, wow. This is great. You have my most sincere thanks.
You are very welcome.
Well, while you were busy working, I gave this little beauty a polish. Behold!
It's a very nice, small hammer?
Very close. It's a geode cracker for more delicate work with gemstone mining. Let me tell you, you're benefiting from many, many years of trial and error getting this particular model.
How does it work?
Don't worry, it's quite easy to use. You find a rounded stone that seems hollow, bring this little beauty out and give it a solid thwack. If there's a gemstone pocket inside, it should crack right open without too much effort, and it won't shatter into dust like if you took your crafting hammer to it.
Alright, any tips or tricks?
Not with cracking the geodes open exactly, but I could offer you advice about what to do afterwards. That grindstone of yours in the back room, it looks awfully fine. I think that if you were careful, you could use it to polish or even sharpen any rough gems. At least in my professional opinion. Experiment and see, but mind, you might end up scraping a few before you get it right.
Alright, cool, thanks.
You're most welcome. Now, I should be off. I can practically hear the ground singing to me and this wonderful new pickaxe.
Happy mining. And that's the last one for the day. Wonderful. Now let's get back to cleaning my desk up, because we didn't do this when we reloaded. Put that in there. Got a couple of extra chain links here. Got a couple of extra chain links here. Put our bag of wire away. And then put this in here. There we go. Oops, no. I wish I could put all of this stuff in a bag. Just all of this wood and stone that I have lying around now. Can I at least store it in here? So that it's out of the way. I really don't know if I'm ever going to need any of this again, but I don't want to throw it out just in case. Oops, no, okay. That bit there then. I kind of expected when I was done with that day it would all disappear because I wouldn't need it anymore, but I guess not. I think that's all the wood. Yeah, and then we'll put all the stone in here, I guess. Hopefully it all fits. Actually, it might not. Oh wow, you can. This drawer goes so much further back than I realized. Oops. Does that mean I can just... Oh yeah, there's loads of room in here. Okay. Yeah, these are long drawers. Can't say I was expecting that, but... works for me, I suppose. Well, in that case then, might as well keep all of the similar bits together. Oh, got some of the stone in my glue, that's not. Pull out my never-ending drawer. Put the rest of this away. It's going to turn out that I'm never going to need any of this again, but better safe than sorry, I think. So all of my chain is in there. Oh, there's a little bit of extra. Hold on. Yeah, I do think it's better to have it and then be pleasantly surprised when I do need it, than get rid of it all and then be like, oh, I really wish I'd kept that stuff. Oh yeah, I mean, I think everybody probably has a junk drawer, right? A drawer of like stuff they don't want to get rid of just in case. I used to do that all the time. I used to keep like old HDMI and Ethernet cables or power cables just in one big drawer, just in case I needed a spare cable one day. Let's put Saskia's sketch away. We can't put Saskia's sketch away. Never mind then. That can just go in the corner of the desk. What's in the paper today? Kraken spotted off Scuttlebutt Reef. If you've never seen such a beast before, trust us, it's a good week to remain safely inland and in your shops. Professional Kraken hunters and aspiring apprentices alike will be looking to hunt the creatures, and that means vast quantities of chain will be needed for both harpoons and dredge lines. Smiths of all skill levels, take note. No matter how ornate or simple your offerings, someone is almost assured to buy it if it will help tether one of these beasts. The third family is hosting a massive gala on the grounds outside their ancestral lighthouse, and Windspell is abuzz. Shoppers will be out in force searching for accessories, decorative weaponry, and anything else they can get their hands on, in the traditional third colours of powder blue trimmed in white and or copper. I think we've read this one before. There's no telling what will catch the eyes of these rich merchants and nobles, so let your imagination be the only limit if you want to seize on the trend. I think we read that article already. I have a 50-litre bin for all my spare cords, but I'd rather have a magical 2 or 3 meter drawer. Yeah, right, if I could just had like a drawer like this where I could just wheel it out forever and ever and ever. Oh my god, it really does go on forever and ever and ever. Look at that. Wow, that's... Is there an end to it, or did it just keep going forever? I think this just goes on forever, or at least for a very, very long time. Now I have to put it back again. This was a mistake. Mistakes were made. There we go. And close. There we go. Alright. Let's head to the tavern. You made steak? Honey, we just had fish pie. Let's talk to Tara.
Hello there.
Hi, Tara. How have you been?
I've been well. And you?
Busy.
I can certainly sympathize. Thank you again for your help, by the way. Hasn't gone unnoticed by those of us taking care of the strays.
Always happy to help.
Still appreciated. Say, speaking of critters, how's that owl cat of yours?
Cutest little freeloader you ever did see.
Ha! I bet. You're lucky, you know. They don't often deign to be kept as pets.
Didn't realize that was rare.
Oh, yes, very. They typically keep to the wilds, away from the hustle and bustle of city life. So make sure you take good care of the little fellow.
Oh, of course.
I thought as much.
Let's trade some more animal facts sometime. Who else is around? Elias.
Ah, Crafter. Good to see you again.
How are things at the academy?
Just Elias, please. Especially here. Thank you again for those chains, by the way. They've done a remarkable job in preventing all manner of bloodshed.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
Quite. For all my issues with Windspell, I appreciate the Academy's proximity to so many Crafters Guild members.
What makes you say that?
Why, the quality, of course. You do understand how handcrafting and enchantment go hand in hand, don't you?
Not really. Oh well, it's not that it's not my area of interest. It's just not my area of expertise. Could you explain it to me?
Ah, happy to. It's the reason we casters prefer items created by a single skilled crafter. The more hands in its building, the more fragmented its essence becomes.
More hands, like something made in a factory?
Yes, those would be utterly unsuited for even simple enchantments. A different worker making each piece, or worse, machinery, good magic would never stick. Yes, barring catastrophe, handcrafted goods will always find a market with the Academy. I should let you go, though. I fear I've nearly talked your ear off.
Not at all. Thank you for the company. And finally, Zachariah.
Well, well, look who we have here.
How's the monster hunting?
Very well, thank you. Amazing what a difference a quality weapon makes. And how about the crafting? Must not be paying very well if you've ended up here.
I happen to like this tavern.
No offense meant. Just messing with you, friend.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure, I've got time for one.
What's the most dangerous area outside of town?
Oh. The ruins, I'd say. You don't want to go out there unless you got real good reason. Besides that, mountain caves, forest, beach, they're all pretty safe for someone like you as long as you keep your wits about. I hope that's useful because I'm getting a bit parched.
Pretty much what I expected, but thanks. See you later. Okay, social obligations done. Time to go home and bury myself in my pajamas and sleep until tomorrow. Hello?
Hail to you, my friend!
Oh, it's you. It's Mr. Skyrim. Olgrun, that was his name.
I like what you've done with the shop. Ah, spell wins, but it's good to be back in town after a round of adventuring.
How are the barrows?
As well as you could expect. They're dark and dingy, and full of all manner of shambling creatures, but nothing I can't handle. Especially with your wonderful sword in my hand. But I think it's time for an upgrade.
A new blade?
Indeed! It's never too soon to pick up a fancier sword. Now, I intend to delve deeper into the barrows, possibly even gather a party of like-minded adventurers and confront one of the ancient barrow kings. They're big, they're nasty, and they wield weird magics. I need a big sword to answer that. One that isn't just effective, but that demands respect. Maybe some cool skulls attached to it.
Okay, so demands respect with skulls attached. This game is very cute. This game is very cute. I'm really liking this game so far.
Oh,
also, hi.
I just mean I'll obviously be the one leading such a party. I need a sword that says, hey, listen to this guy. He knows what he's doing. Something intimidating. Not just a simple blade that anyone can pick out of the,
hand of a animated skeleton.
Yes, exactly what I was thinking.
Naturalistic, scary at the same time. I'll give it a try. Okay. We can do that. That shouldn't be too difficult. So, weapon, sword. What blades do we have? I mean, I'm always a big fan of the snake blades. They're always pretty cool. Let's go with that. One blade, ready to be sharpened. Okay, next bit. Try not to break this. I've broken a couple blades too many lately. God, there's always a mini heart attack that happens every time I get to the end of it, and it's like, oh no, please, don't break. Alright, one blade. Now we need a naturalistic handle, then. Oh, cool skulls, specifically. Okay. See what we can do. I don't think any of the blades had skulls on them, did they? Should double check that before I... No, yeah, none of the blades have skulls. Let's check the handles. I mean, none of the handles do either. Am I sure none of the blades had skulls? Yeah, I'm not seeing any cool skulls anywhere. That is what it says, right? Yeah, cool skulls. Can I maybe attach a sword, a skull to it? We can try that. We'll put the handle on, and then we'll try attaching a skull to it. So, hilt, nature. Go with this one. Oh, I don't know how I didn't notice this before, but the rhythm game, the better you do, the background changes, but it changes differently depending on the type of thing you're making. I don't know how I didn't notice that before. I saw the background change, but didn't notice it was different. Okay. And then can I, like... attach a skull to this? That's kinda cool. That's actually kinda cool. Alright, there you go.
Aha! Always so quick. Brilliant work. The finest blade and wind spell, I'm certain.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Just as I knew you'd make. My thanks to you, friend.
Hope it serves you well and keeps you safe.
I'm sure it will. And more importantly, it will keep those undead. I was going to say keeps them dead, but I suppose that doesn't work, does it?
Puts them back in the grave?
Doesn't roll off the tongue entirely smoothly, but it'll do. Now I'm going right to the Adventurers Guild right now and putting up notices that I've plans to form a party.
Best of luck.
Yes, yes! This sparrow won't stand a chance. See you later, my friend. I'll be back to tell you all about my coming victory.
Okay, bye. Also, we have a hammer now. Just gonna leave that there. Oh, hello again, Melrath.
Indeed. Were your antennae all a quiver? It seems the stars lead me once more to your doorstep.
And what can I help you with today?
Of course! I need your assistance yet again. I so enjoyed your work on that astrolabe that I felt compelled to seek you out again. With the sun, the moons, and the planets, as it turns out.
What? Words are hard. All areas of interest to me. Go on.
Good! Good! Then you'll enjoy this commission. A great conjunction is meant to occur in our night skies very soon, with many of the planets and moons visible all at once. I have ascertained the approximate time of it based on what I note in the sky with my own naked vision. However, I need more than approximation. I need exactitude. I need to know which celestial bodies and where precisely they will align.
Okay. So you need a telescope?
Oh, Spellwinds, no! A telescope only shows you what is there, not what is to be there.
Okay.
I require a model of the heavens, each of the 5 planets represented. I can provide you with a sketch that shows their locations and orbs representing their celestial bodies, but I need you to build the framework, be that out of sticks or stones or anything else you find fitting.
Okay. I think I could manage that.
Good. I leave the specifics up to you and the materials. The stars seem to want that in your skilled hands. Now, the only thing I ask is that the model retain a certain lavish nature, so as to not clash with the other items of my observatory. Can you manage that?
A certain lavish nature. I sure can.
Of course you can. I wouldn't have been led here otherwise. Anyway, Here is a star map of sorts. I believe you can use it to create the model I need. Just make sure that the right celestial bodies are above or below each other, not just at distance in a line.
Okay. Oh, what is this? Mailwrath, this is not a helpful diagram. I mean, okay. I guess I'll work with what I've got. I know, right? Every time we run into some of these characters, I'm like, there's no way you're not gonna be a potential romance option. Okay, let me think. So, I need to make the heavens roof. Said he wanted it ornate, though. Tool? Yes. Alright. So far, so good. And there we go. So those are now attached together. Figure out how to read the star map. Drag ropes to the rings and tie them. Use some glue to attach the planets to the ropes, being mindful of the altitude of each. Oh, wow, okay. Right, so... one assumes, then... Oh? Oh! I see. So can I leave that there? No, okay. Well, if we look at this bit, we've got the sun, the ringed planet. Okay, I see. Is the implication then that the two bottom dots are left empty? Okay, so let me think. We need the sun in the center. No, So, if the sun was to go... here, attached by the smallest piece of string, then this would go... No, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. Because you need this one. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking at here, to be honest. Well, okay. this planet here, I guess? And again, smallest piece of string. No, I didn't actually want to tie it on. That was just an experiment. Right, okay, so... Is the implication that I can't tie a piece of string to this? It is indeed. That is the implication. Okay. Can I tie a piece of string to that? No. So it's just these 6 in the... Okay, it's just these 6 here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So... Shortest string. This planet. Maybe. Oh, man, I actually don't... And then... One of the longer piece of strings and the sun. And then... This? That doesn't look right. Huh. I'll be honest, I'm not fully getting this. Can you move the scale under the object? Oh, I see what you mean, I think. Oh, no, I just want the string. Give me the string. No, give me the string. There we go, okay. Can you move the scale under the object? Do you mean like... this? And try and like map it that way? Don't think that gives me much of a... Yeah, I don't think that really does a whole lot for me, unfortunately. Not a bad thought, though. Well, okay, we know that this goes here. And we know that this... goes here. And then the moon... The moon kind of looks like it should be in the middle is the bit that's confusing me. Is like... So it should be like here, but that doesn't really make sense. As far as I'm aware, I can't attach the string... No, the string should attach to there. Hmm. And now I've moved the thing by accident. But it kind of goes roughly like that. And then... The sun is supposed to be like here. And again, I can't attach a piece of string to that bit there. Hmm. This is supposed to go above the sun. And then this is supposed to go above that. That also doesn't make a ton of sense. 2, 3, 4, 5. Sun seems like it's the middle left loop. Yeah, which would make the moon this one and this one. And then this would go here. So it'd be something like this. Nope, that's too long. That's too long. Because the sun has to be above this one. So maybe then it's... Is that going to be too much? I think that might be too much. So let's just go like that for now. And then... this here. No, that's not going to work, is it? Because now we only have 3 really long strings. So... that there. This here. You know, I guess now that I think about it, the length of the string doesn't really matter. Because I can just glue the planet wherever I want to on here. That still doesn't look quite right to me. So if we did that... The only bit that doesn't make sense to me now is this bit and this bit. Because I feel like... No, come on, give me these. I feel like if we did it this way... Aren't the planets supposed to dangle below the object? Oh, is that how that's supposed to work? You might be right. You might be right. I honestly don't know. In which case... Sun, moon, and this one here. This is just a close approximation, but then this goes here, that goes here, and this goes here. Something like that. So then it would be... this here for this. This here for this. This. Here? Or, nope, that's too far down, isn't it? Yeah. So then maybe this one for this. And then... It still doesn't seem quite right to me. Because that's still going to give me at least one piece that doesn't go all the way down. I think I'm just a little bit confused about what it actually is asking me to do, is the problem. Yeah, no, I know I had the planets in the wrong order, but that wasn't really the important bit. I was trying to figure out how to get them all to dangle. But for now, I'm just unsure on... Because, okay, the sun has to be in the center. So if we do this and this, and then this vaguely moonish one has to be above it. So then we do... Is that enough? Maybe. And then this should be just above this. And this should be just above that. But also above the moon. So actually... the moon should have a piece of longer string. And this should go here. No, here. Ah. Are these the same length? They are. So I guess that would go there. And then this here for this bit. This here for this bit. This here. Nope, that's not going to work. I really can't tell how much I'm overthinking this and not understanding it, and how much of it is just like... Okay, hold on. Where'd my... No. Sort the string from longest to shortest. Those are the same length, and then you've got this bit here. The only thing lower than the sun should be this one. This should be slightly higher than the sun. This should be ahead top of this. This should be in the middle of both. And this should be about here. Above this one, but not quite in line with that one. So now you have to figure out how to connect them all together. Maybe that goes there. This goes here. This goes... okay, hold on. I might have gotten it. This goes here. This goes here. This goes... Oops. Nope. This goes here. And that goes here. Sort of like that. It's not perfect, but that's about as close of an approximation as I can get. We're gonna try that. We're gonna see if that works. Oops, oh, hold on. Think the planets on the left are in the wrong order? The planets on the left are in the wrong order? How so? The one with the line is further to the left. I guess it is, isn't it? No, I guess you're right. I guess it very slightly is. So maybe then it's... Ah, but then that I can't... Is it? Because the only way I can fix that then is by using one of these really long strings. Which would mean I then don't have one here. I think you had it right before. I think I might have done. I think I might have been right. So I think I had it like this. I guess we'll see. Either I'm very wrong or I'm very right. And I guess we'll find out. Put that one there. Put this one here. Put this one here. I guess we're going to find out now.
What's that I see you carrying? Spell winds, that's... Let me have a closer look. Yes, yes, very nice.
Okay, the forging is good. Okay. Only 7 out of 10, so we did do something wrong. So you might have been right, Quad. I don't know how I would have fixed that if you are right. But you might have been right. I just don't know what I would have done differently if you were. Because this... Unless it was just... I needed the shorter string here and the medium string here. And these two, the sun and the ringed planet, needed to be closer together. Huh. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, actually. But something definitely did... Apparently something did go wrong, so...
I should have expected nothing less, given how well you handled the astrolabe. You have my sincere gratitude.
You're welcome. I'm sorry I did something wrong. Ah, there you go. There's your romance option. We got one that isn't for the skeleton. I'm going to be honest, though. So far, I like all of these characters. I don't think I've liked any of them enough to be like... Hey, do you want a bone? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. All of these characters are nice. I want to be friends with all of them, but... I don't know. Like, I don't know. It seems nice, but like, I don't know. None of them are really like. None of them have really got my attention in that kind of way, to be honest. Also, Maelrath was very rude to me when we first met. He had his reasons, but he was very rude. Like, okay, who else have we met so far? We've met Mr. Skyrim. We've met a monster hunter. We've met the moth, the minor moth. We've met... the seafaring monster slayer. I mean, I do. The vibes are just off. I almost wish there was like a menu in the game that I could go to be like an encyclopedia of characters, so I could go through them all again. Yeah, I don't know. I think of all of the characters so far, yeah, I don't know. I wasn't expecting this game to have romance options at all, so that threw me for a loop, and now I'm like, huh. Well, you know what? I think this is as good a time as any to take a quick break while I deliberate on this decision. So we'll see what choice I make when we get back. BRB. Actually, I kind of lied. 1 second, I'm fixing something. Because if you can see, you won't be able to see my mouse, but if you see where like the notification box is on my stream, and you see how it doesn't line up with the cloth on my game on my table in the game. And that's really bugging me now that I've seen it. So I want to just take that notification box and just kind of scooch it to the side. No, not that. This. Until it matches up. Ooh, almost. 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 It's actually a bit shorter than the cloth is, so it'll have to go in the middle slightly. Yeah, there we go. That looks better. That's better. Right, okay. We did it. BRB. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. And I'm gonna be honest, I still haven't made a decision. No, I don't want to do whatever that pop-up is, OBS. No, I don't want to do that. How dare you? I've been trying to think about what the other characters we've met so far. And, like... So far, I think out of all of them... I feel like this is the most likely candidate, I suppose. But I have two thoughts on that. One, which is we might meet new characters. I don't know that we've met everyone yet. And also, we did meet a mushroom priest. And that's kind of cool. Are they romanceable? Because mushroom priest would be a pretty neat option. So the way I see it, listen to your heart. My heart is empty and hollow. It has nothing to. It has no thoughts or feelings on the matter. There's no need to settle. It's not settling. It's more like I don't know what other options the game is going to give me, and I don't know if this is going to lock me into an option, or if this is just like a indication of interest. That's settling. I guess it is. I guess you're right. I guess it is. But in the context of the video game, like, I'm not thinking of this from an emotional standpoint. I'm thinking of this from, like, a mechanical standpoint of, like, am I locking myself out of potential content if I do this? Or if I don't do this? Like, if I don't choose a character early on, am I going to get to a point where I don't have time in the story to romance anyone? And then we miss out on content on that in that regard? Because that's always a possibility. And the answer is I don't know. Also, I feel like I gave the impression that, like, I didn't like this character, which isn't true. I do. I don't know. I have decision paralysis. I can't make decisions. I'm not decisive. For now, we're just going to be nice. We can always circle back to this later.
With this, I can practically picture the conjunction's nuances already. Yes. Yes, I think this will be a truly groundbreaking moment in celestial magics.
And may I ask what spell you plan to cast?
You may certainly ask, and I will certainly tell you. I believe that with the celestial power buzzing between the many heavenly bodies, a talented starkeeper might be able to glimpse not just the present, but the past and future. I could glean unimaginable secrets from such an event, pore over the knowledge of forgotten empires, or those yet to come.
That sounds very exciting.
It will be both terrifying and exhilarating, as all such magic should. And you helped it happen. How lucky are you? You will surely go down in the annals.
Thank you, I think?
No, thank you. Now, I must away. Good day to you. And stars smile down upon your head.
Please don't blow yourself up, Malrath. Yeah, we didn't get the full payout for that one, but that's fine. Oh, hello. You're just a whole mermaid in a fishbowl.
Steady. Steady now. Do not knock anything over. Or knock into anything at all. This glass is thinner than it looks.
I knew we'd meet new characters, see?
Good. Very good. Proud of y'all. Ah! The shopkeep. Greetings to you and your fine abode.
Pleasure to meet you.
Ah! An air breather who doesn't stare at me like I've got two tails. My name is Maureen, Lady Maureen. But let's not dwell on titles.
What can I help you with, Marina?
Ah, straight to business. Very good. I get enough small talk from these crabby fellows. Tell me, do you know of the Windspell Lighthouse?
I've seen it from a distance.
As have I, far too frequently. Especially that dreadful light. I have recently taken up new dwelling in the reef, and that light is blinding at the absolute worst hours of night.
Oops.
But
Shit.
I am nothing if not a practical woman. If I have lost my beloved shade in pursuit of otherwise more desirable environs, then I shall affix new shade to my eyes.
You want darkened glasses?
Almost. I'm afraid they'd go floating away. I need goggles of smoked or tinted glass. They must be refined, and more importantly, they must be adorable.
All right.
Could you do this for me?
I believe so, Marina. If you wouldn't mind waiting here with your entourage.
Don't worry, we're not going anywhere.
So, the first thing I need is glass. Oh, hold on. Do I have to do this on the anvil, maybe? Yes, okay. So we've got some new materials. What have we got then? We've got... an ominous gem. A cute and elegant pearl of some kind? Oh, wrong hammer. There we go, okay. So... to the mountains. Collect a few little bits and pieces here and there. And head back to the workshop, where we have more stuff to crack open. More of the same. Let's look in this one. Oops. Oh, hello. Then we've got this one. Okay. I don't know if any of that was what I need. Take a rough rock from the geode and polish it to make lenses. Oh, okay. So I need to make a glasses frame from an ingot. That'd be jewelry? Glasses. Cute and elegant was the requirement. So I guess... we'll go with the elegant frames. Well, there's our glasses frames. I need to get rid of this fucking... Can I get rid of this? You know what? You can just sit there for now. Right, and then we take a rough rock. Wait. Take a rough rock from the geode and polish it on the grinder. So I guess I want to do hexagonal. Don't know if this is quite what I'm wanting, but... Well, that's not at all what I expected to... Polish the rock... Oh, one of these, maybe? Right, okay. Didn't they need to be refined and adorable? So we still need something adorable to put on them. Which means I might have to go hunting for something. Because I don't really have anything adorable right now. So let's go and have a look. A couple of different types of flour here. We can make use of these. Now we'll head back to the workshop. See if any of these count as cute or adorable. Oh, perfect. That one does. Well then, let's just attach these. There. And there you go.
No, away from the glass, you beast!
Hey. Well, yeah, don't antagonize the customers.
Yes, listen to your owner! How dreadful. Oh, and if you're back, does that mean you have my luxurious shades?
Sure do.
Why, what a wonderful treasure!
Oh, only 7 out of 10?
Not just functional, but stylish. You're truly a credit to your profession and to this odd air-drenched world you insist on inhabiting. I won't just safeguard my precious eyes, but I'll be the most fashionable Murray in the Reef. Just you wait. I bet half the school will be wearing something just like these in 1 year.
Well, in that case, please mention where you got them from.
Fine. Just remember not to make any of them as gorgeous as mine. Now then, I really must see myself out before the tides turn.
Have a safe journey.
Snipper, Bubbles, about face. Let's hustle, my crabby friends.
Alright. Didn't get exactly what she wanted. I don't know what I could have done differently. Game? Oh. Almost. Go on. We gonna... What's the problem here? Why isn't this... Hello? Can we turn the crank and get on with the... No. Almost. Yep. Come on. Can we, Yeah. Keep going. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay. We got part of it. Yep. Keep going. I don't know why this is happening, but... Nope, and now it's just stopped again. Oh, there we go. I think I need a new one of these. I think this one's broken. Wow, this is really... Come on. Almost. Almost there. Come on. Yeah, okay. Nope, we're just stopping. Okay, almost. Oh, no, come on. Just... Oh my god. Why are you doing this? Come on. Okay, there we go. Good lord. Hello. How can I help you?
Well met. Sir Claverdle at your service. I come in search of a smithy, and have been directed to this humble shop.
I do have a forge, yes.
Excellent. And are you positioned to accept work from one of the knightly orders?
I am taking commissions, if that's what you mean.
I am well pleased to hear that. Would you be willing to hear out my request? Worry not. I have brought a stipend from my liege to repay your services, were they to be offered.
Before we go any further, you're not from around here, are you? In a lot of ways.
Well...
Just as I thought.
Was it that obvious?
Generally, you can see eyes through the visor's eye slits.
That does make sense. Alas, it is beyond my powers. Now, would you hear the boon I seek?
Sure, boon away.
I guard the barrow of a great lord of old, and that barrow sees a regular stream of would-be plunderers, bandits, and adventurers. I see most of them off bruised and battered, of course.
Oh, are you and Ulgren in a bit of a feud? Is that what's happening?
But recently, I was set upon by some truly skilled brutes, one of whom wielded a great morning star. Oh, it did irreparable damage to my gauntlets, and I can barely hold onto my own weaponry now. I need new ones made, as striking and strong as the old, which saw me through these many long years of servitude, and ornate as befitting my station.
All right. I can approximate something like what you wear, something suitably ominous, but it won't be a one-for-one match.
Worry not, I had accounted for this. Even if it isn't a perfect match, I am willing to settle for functionality.
I think I can help you then. Wait here while I go to work. So, gauntlets. I have made gauntlets before, but these ones must be both ornate and spooky. Although, you know, I'm thinking that actually ornate isn't the best material to use here. So we will use steel. Armor, gauntlets, forearm, armored. Oh. I kind of thought I'd get to choose an aesthetic, but okay. I might have actually chosen the wrong thing after all, then. Yeah, see, that doesn't seem spooky or ornate, so hold on. Maybe I did need to make it out of ornate material after all, rather than choosing an ornate aesthetic. Yeah, wait, I'm just not getting to choose an aesthetic? Huh, I'm a little confused on this one. So we have a gauntlet now. But it's very... Can I do something with this, maybe? Maybe I can just, like, add some ominous stones to it. So what was it? It was ornate but striking and strong, which has the symbol of scary on it. Are any of these ornate? That's ornate, okay. So let's take this to the grindstone as well then. No? No grindstone needed? Let's see if this even kind of matches what was wanted then. That looks ridiculous, but...
Ah, welcome back, my good blacksmith. Morph. Blacksmith. I've become droll in my time waiting.
No, you're right, I'm a blacksmith.
I take it the moment of truth has arrived.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's exactly what you wanted, I guess. Cool.
Oh, my. It's as if my hands have never been damaged at all.
Also, I just realized, wouldn't you need... You didn't want 2 gauntlets? You just wanted the 1? Okay.
Ooh, this may be an improvement on my old gauntlets. Oh, future tomb raiders and thieves won't stand a chance.
I'm sure you'll be able to see them off.
Indeed, I will. Thank you, blacksmith. Crafter. I will return now to my post.
With a single gauntlet. You know what? You're welcome. Happy guarding. Oh, good. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay. No, not what I wanted to do. Oh, oh! Okay. I don't know, okay. It's working, I guess, now. There we go. We did it. Oh, now my desk is covered in crap. Okay, I need to make some space. So that I can put all of this away. Like that, and then this here, this here, this here, this here, this here. Put these together here, and there we go. Most of my desk is cleared off. Can I put the card in my drawer? No, I can't. Okay. I don't know if I'm ever going to need that again. It keeps giving me stuff to keep on my desk that I don't know if I'm ever going to need. Well, let's go to the tavern before we end the day. No one at the tavern? Alright. Alright then, off we go. Except now I can't open the map.
Sorry, I'm a bit busy today. No time to talk unless you're here to buy or sell.
There we go. Okay. End of the day. Didn't do as well that day. Didn't get quite as close as we normally would to perfect, but that's okay. Hello again, Saskia.
Shh. Keep your voice down. I think he's not far behind me.
Who?
A Spindle Guard agent.
I'm confused.
There's not much time. You'll just have to trust me. Take the order, but put a flaw in the sword.
I don't want to do that.
You don't understand. I'm doing this for you. I've seen this happen before in small towns like this. He procures goods and then reverse engineered at the factory. It's the first step towards driving smaller crafters out of business.
Huh. Couldn't you just do that with practically any sword made here in Windspell? We're known as the Crafter's Paradise for a reason.
You don't understand. These people are specialists. They hollow a town out and fill it with their own goods in a matter of months. Please, you have to trust me.
Huh. What do we think? Do we trust Saskia? She was trying to snoop at my my blacksmithing process last time she was here. And now she wants me to make a purposefully sabotaged blade? I don't know what to think of this. Like, last time when she was trying to snoop, it might have just been genuine curiosity. But also... I don't know. I just don't... I guess I just don't really understand how... making one sabotaged sword would change this agent's job at all. Like, there are quite a few of my swords out there now, and I'm not the only crafter anyway. I don't really understand what the point of this would be. But also, I would really regret not doing this and upsetting a friend who was genuinely trying to help and make things worse for myself in the long run. I don't know what to think about this. I think... Thank you for the warning, but I can't sabotage my own crafts. I've worked really hard to build up my reputation.
I appreciate your ethics, but don't say I didn't warn you. Now, I have to get out of here before he sees me.
Bye, Saskia. Owl!
Blasted carriages. Ah, hello. You're the owner, yes? You craft things?
I am, and I do.
Yes, good, quite. I'm in a hurry, and I need a sword. Nothing off the shelf, fresh made. As quick as you can.
Oh? Oh, really?
I'll pay extra for the rush job, of course.
Is that right? Sorry, I like to at least have a little back and forth with a customer before a commission. Helps me figure out their tastes.
I don't have time for small talk. My name is Quinn, and I need a sword sooner rather than later. Something tasteful, obviously, but functionality is key. Don't go overboard, especially if it'll make this go slower. I have things to do.
Can I ask what you need the sword for? It would help in the design.
For sword things! Now, are you going to make what I've commissioned? Or do I need to take my business elsewhere and lodge a complaint with the guild on my way? Well?
Now we have a choice. If this is the agent Saskia was talking about, then it means she was telling the truth, and I shouldn't make a well-crafted sword. But also this could just be a misunderstanding and a coincidence. Just trying to be polite. I'll have your sword ready soon. So he said he wanted something tasteful but functional. I think in this instance, it is worth me making one bad blade and getting, you know, bad reviews and a little bit of bad word of mouth after all of the good crafting we've done, than take the risk of not trusting Saskia. So we'll make a very simple blade. That doesn't exactly meet his standards. Because he also just wasn't willing to give me any information. Like, even as simple as, like, oh, what do you need the sword for? And he's just like, oh, sword things. Now hurry up. Like, that's suspicious. Even if you're not a spy, that's just not... You're not going to get a good product if you're trying to commission someone and that's all the information you give them. Gotta give them more detail than that. And he didn't, so he's gonna get exactly what he asked for. And nothing more. In fact, we might even make the blade out of recycled material. And just make like a really bare bones sword. Because I think it's better safe than sorry. So let's get a couple of bits of metal. Recycle these into a metal ingot. Sword, blade, minimalist. Should make a very basic saber. This way I'm not sabotaging myself and my career, but I'm also not giving my best work. We won't even fully sharpen it, we'll just partially sharpen it. And I'm hoping this will be enough to satisfy. Oh, accidentally sharpened to the point, but that's fine. Well, if he tries to stab me with it, it will actually be quite effective now, unfortunately, but otherwise, it's not going to be a very sharp blade. There. A very basic sword. Nothing fancy.
I thought you crafters were meant to be fast. Well, give it here. Let's have a look. Yes, yes, that will do. Even with the weight.
Oh, I should have messed up the metal forging. That's what I should have done. But okay, that's fine. It just didn't match his request.
Thank you. I'll see myself out. Good day.
You looking out there, Saskia? Oh, god damn it. Okay, alright, there we go. Getting a little easier each time. There we go.
Hello. He's gone, right?
He just left.
Sorry about earlier. I just needed to let you know as quick as I could. Still, I wish you'd listen to me.
I wish I had two now.
I can't blame you for sticking to your guild's laws, but I hope it doesn't come back to bite you.
I think we compromised fairly well. The blade we made wasn't fantastic by any means. It was just a very basic iron sword.
It's because of the laws, right? That's quaint and sweet and not like anything I've encountered before. Like I said, I hope it doesn't come back and bite you in the end.
I hope I'm not too much of a rarity.
You've given me a lot to think about, Crafter. I have to get on with my errands, but I'm sure I'll be back sometime soon.
See you around, and thank you again for the warning. Oh, hello.
Hello there.
Hello, welcome to my shop.
Yes. My name is Sewer II. Pleased to meet you. I'm making inquiries into crafting shops around Windspell.
What kind of inquiries?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're the first one who hasn't shown me the door today.
Why would they do that?
Are you new here?
Bet she's an undercover inspector for the guild. That was an ethics test. Oh, that would be really interesting if that's what that ended up being. That would be really quite interesting if that's what that ended up being. In which case, I'm pretty happy that I didn't straight up sabotage anything, if that ended up being the twist. You know, it wasn't my best work, but it was still a functional sword. Oh, that would be cool if that's what that was.
I'm from the second family. We're not very popular.
I had rather hoped to have left the politics of noble houses behind me when I took up crafting.
Right. Well, Windspell was founded by the first family. They built the old hall up on the hill and ruled for some generations as it grew. But they were largely chemists and apothecaries, not bookkeepers. Didn't have the head for it. The town grew beyond what they could manage. That's where the second family came in, my family. Merchants, bankers, caravan owners. We bought the town from them, or at least its leadership.
I see. I heard some of the talk about the different families, but I didn't know the background.
Ah, I should explain the others then. There are 4 great families. The third family are fisherfolk and built the lighthouse, and say that they actually preceded the first family. The fourth family, frankly, they used to be bandits and warriors, which will tell you how they made their wealth. They're mostly adventurers now. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. My family, the second family, we're not the most popular. Our predecessors never did much with taxes. Probably part of why they failed, even if they'd never admit it. And now we're the bad guys for trying to fix it all.
I helped a groundskeeper just the other week who could barely afford a new knife.
Oh! I'll have to note that in my report. Not as intended. Thank you for your feedback. Many of my elders think that some people are just being difficult, but I think there's more to it.
Are you doing this all on your own?
It's my own project, yes. Need to stay busy, and the family encourages each of us to take on some kind of big task for our coming of age. I must say, I wish the other crafters and townsfolk were as helpful as you.
Well, I suggest leading with a commission and then making small talk afterwards to collect information.
Oh, what a clever idea! Especially if people are complaining about, financial woes.
Yeah, pay people and then, talk to them a little.
No time like the present when it comes to building good habits. Could you make me, how about a tiara? I'll pay you extra, of course.
What kind of tiara?
Oh, any old thing. Just make it fancy and twee. I'll find some social event to wear it at, I'm sure.
So, okay. Let's go ornate. Oh, getting some frame drops in the game. It's not my stream, it's the game. I might restart it if that keeps up. We'll see. Tiara, was it? Wait. Jewelry. Pendant, glasses, and ring. Tool? No way it's under tools. Yeah, no. Jewelry. No, I don't want to make a pendant. Ah! Yeah. So, not ornate then. Oh, right, you don't forge tiaras, you make them. Right. No, don't throw that out. I just wanted it moved out of the way. Alright, well, let's take this one then. Put a branch or stick in the blueprint. Can I really only make tiaras out of sticks? That feels... I can't, like, make a tiara with, like, metal? That's kind of strange, isn't it? I rather feel like I should be able to actually smith a tiara, but... I don't think I have another stick that matches the one I just used. I have this one, I suppose. No, that doesn't quite work. feels so weird for like nobles to be asking for tiaras, and I'm just in the back here with like sticks and super glue. That feels very strange. Yeah, no, none of these sticks quite match up. Can do something like this, I guess. That's... That feels so weird to do, but... Okay. And then... put a bit of glue here, or this bit. Toddler craft class, that's really what it feels like. It feels so weird to be doing this for like a noble's tiara, but... Then I just need to glue this bit on, here and here. Okay, and then I want to put this bit like here and here. Like that, I guess? I don't know. Anyway, right. I need something cute and I need something ornate. The little blue flowers are cute, so we'll put one of these on. And I think the other thing was ornate. Yeah, like fancy, okay. What have we got that's fancy? Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Let's go and get something fancy real quick. Yeah, okay, the feather's fancy, so we'll do that. On the bottom here. There we go. That's a tiara, I suppose. There you go.
Hello again. Oh, and my tiara. Thank you. Oh, wow. And you just put this together on my vague order?
Yeah? I mean, it's just twigs and branches, but...
Even more reason to make sure everyone can afford to live here. We couldn't drive off crafters like yourself.
I'm so glad you think so.
I trust that covers the price of your time.
You've been very generous.
You're welcome. Now, on to the next shop with my new strategy. I'm certain I can make things better. Don't want us to lose any crafters or get priced out of the market.
At the very least, maybe look at cutting taxes for those who don't have very much anyway.
For the commons, at least. You've given me much to think about. And a lovely tiara as well.
Yeah, it's truly lovely.
Thank you. I'll be on my way, and I hope your peers are even half as helpful as you've been.
Good luck. Oh, come on. Really? This is unfortunate. Okay, okay. Nope, it stopped again. Didn't have this problem when we played on Wednesday. Oh, oh. Kinda? If you could just, keep turning like you've done every other time so far, that would be wonderful. No, we're not gonna... Oh. Okay. Come on. Okay, almost there. This is so silly. Come on. Almost. Nope, it's just stop. Oh, nope, okay. Yeah, that's it. Little more. Yeah. So close. So, there we go. Thank you. Oh my god. Right. Go to the tavern.
Ah, salutations once more.
Hello, Barracondas. How have you been?
Well enough. I've been thinking since we last spoke. Have you had a chance to consider ways that we might be able to invest in your town, as it were?
Maybe a favorable trade agreement, if those are strings you can pull. I wish there was some way you could help fix the tax and rent structures. That's where misery seems to be coming from. I'm not sure that Windspell would benefit from outside assistance. Even with your best intentions at heart, change needs to happen from within. I mean, all three of these are right in their own way. A trade arrangement would definitely bring in both customers and supplies for the crafters, which would also bring in money elsewhere in town. Fixing tax and rent seems really important, but I don't know if that's something an outside influence could do. Like, asking for this might just be a waste of time when, like, I feel like that's something you need to do locally. Because it's not like Barracondas is, like, government. He's just, like, the scion of a minor noble house. So maybe he could push for reform in that sense, but I don't know if that's really going to be a thing that would work. And, like, yeah, like, outside assistance would be nice, but maybe not what the town needs. Maybe not even that helpful in the long term. We also still really don't know what Barracondas' motive is for being here. Well, we already have a house. We already have someone in one of the major houses of town working on the financial situation in terms of tax and rent. So maybe a trade agreement would be good.
No, most certainly. Merchants who enjoy spending more than they enjoy selling. I can certainly arrange for them to show up regularly. That should help prop things up a little bit. At the very least, they'll be paying scads of tariffs, which should do wonders for alleviating pressure.
Yeah. Yeah?
Good. I'm glad we're in agreement. If they do, they'll answer to me directly.
If they do what? If they do, they'll answer to you directly? If they... Huh?
I'm glad I was able to get a local to provide guidance on this. Especially a local I already trusted.
I'm so unable to provide that guidance because my crafting lets me get to know people from all walks of life. Still think it's a silly hobby?
Ah, look. I think that's your more immediate family's words, not mine. It's not my cup of tea, certainly, but I'm happy for you, and your crafting. I should be in Windspell for some time longer, and I'll certainly endeavor to visit your store. But while I'm making arrangements, anything you would like me to mention to your family?
No, I don't think so.
Understood. Now I'll see you around. Thanks again for the assistance and the cunning. Glad to see it's only gotten sharper over the years.
I'm worried that I'm making choices that are going to have like long-term impacts on this town, and I've just like... I don't fully realize right now what the consequences of some of these choices are. I hope I'm making good choices. Still nothing new there, so I guess we're done. And I guess we'll end the day. So... I'm gonna hit start day and then save. We haven't quite hit the 4-hour mark, but I think I will stop for now. I don't think I'm gonna get a new day done in 20 minutes, and also I'm still not used to the whole 2 streams a week thing yet, so we will take it a day at a time, I think. And just try and get more comfortable with it as we go. For now, I will save. Strem 2. Save. I should delete some of these auto saves because that might be what's causing some lag in the game. There we go. Yeah. So yeah, I think we'll call it there, and we'll do some more next week. I think the way I want to do it going forward is Wednesdays we will do like shorter or like one-off streams. So stuff like this, or like a one-off puzzle game stream or something. I've got a few ideas for stuff like that. And then if we have a longer form playthrough or something going, we'll do that every Friday. So, say for example when we start Dark Souls 2, I'll play Dark Souls 2 on Fridays, and we'll play something else a bit more chill on Wednesday. Stuff like that. I think that'll be a good way to do it. And yeah, I'll be sticking with the 2-day-a-week thing. And see how that goes. Thank you to everyone who dropped by. Thanks for hanging out. I really like this game. If you've liked what you've seen of this, I do recommend getting it. It's really cute. And it seems like the decisions you make might be impactful enough that maybe it's worth playing for yourself to do something different. Yeah, it's fun, it's cute, I like it, I recommend it. We might play more of this next week. We might switch to something else. I haven't decided yet. If we play this again, I'll probably play it on Friday, and this will count as our longer form game until it's finished. And then we'll do something else on Wednesday. But I haven't decided yet, so we'll see. Anyway, thank you for showing up. Thank you for hanging out. I had a lot of fun. And I will be back on Wednesday, 8 p.m. BST. How long until the time zones change in the UK, actually? I should check that, because I don't want to keep saying BST when it's actually not that time zone anymore. So hold on, let me do a quick check. Britain time zone change. Are we still using BST at the moment? Okay, we're still on BST until the end of October. I think. Yeah, so we're still on BST. Okay, so 8 p.m. BST, Wednesday and Friday. And I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching, and good night. You know what? Real quick, let's see if there's anyone I can raid. I don't know if any of my friends are currently online. We will see. Twitch is going to autoplay from the homepage. Please don't do that. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Let's drop a... Let's drop a raid. Come on, let me do this. So, we're gonna go and raid someone who has been very generous and raided me in the past. Go say hi. Spread love. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Hello, welcome raiders. Hello, Snowfall Fox. Welcome. Thank you for choosing me to raid. Jacobo, are you still in chat? Can I get you to do a shout out, please? Hello, Lackluster Nerd. I like your name. What were you playing? Hello, 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 hello. I think Jacobo, I think my mod is doing me a solid and getting me some yogurt. So I shall do the shout out. Snowfall Fox. Never mind. Jacobo did it. CraftCraft Fantasy Merchant Simulator? That sounds awesome. I've never heard of that. It is amazing. Hello, raiders. I'm Happy Doctor. I'm a variety streamer. I have ADHD and my stream schedule has been garbage lately, but I'm trying to fix that. Is it under the bridge? Well, let's find out. Whee! Ow. It's a cute game. We've been blacksmithing moth. Oh, I will have to look it up. If if I was a clue. Oh. I guess I'm not in the river. Am I like is the clue hanging from the bridge? Oh. There's the clue. Just take that. Walk south to the village gate. Find the boulder where the king sits on his throne. It sounds really cool. Which gate? The other gate. Everyone, I can feel a sneeze coming on. I apologize in advance. Where's the king? King sits on his throne. Hello, sir. Are you? No, I don't think you are. Hi. Hey, whoop. No, I didn't see anything. So, excuse me, sir. Sir.